You open the app. Green numbers, clean charts, a little graph ticking up and down. It feels like investing. It feels smart. It feels like you're finally doing the thing rich people do. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That app isn't building your wealth. It's a casino wearing the costume of a brokerage. And the costume is good. Right now, almost a third of young people are pouring money into prediction markets, sports bets, and crypto shortcuts, convinced this is how they catch up. Most of them are losing. Quietly, slowly. And they have no idea the game was designed for them to lose. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how the disguise works, who's getting rich off your hope, and what to do instead. Stay with me. This one might sting. Section 1. It looks like investing. It's not. Let's start with the trick, because it is a trick, and it's a beautiful one. Open a sports betting app or a prediction market today. What do you see? Charts, percentages, order books. Words like position, market, yield. It looks identical to a trading screen. That is not an accident. That is design. These platforms borrowed the entire visual language of investing on purpose. When something looks like investing, your brain files it under responsible adult building a future. Not gambling away rent money, same action, completely different feeling. And the feeling is the product. Here's the line that matters. Investing means you own a piece of something real that grows over years. Betting means you're guessing an outcome, hoping for a quick profit. One is ownership. The other is a coin flip with extra steps. The scariest part? You don't even feel it happen. There's no moment where a voice says, "You are now gambling." You just tap, watch the number move, and chase the next one. So ask yourself one honest question. When you place that bet, are you buying something that exists tomorrow? Or are you just hoping you guessed right? If it's the second one, you already have your answer. That is step 1 of the trap. Make the casino look like a classroom. Section 2. The house always wins. Now, let's talk numbers, because the numbers end the argument. On one of the biggest prediction platforms, researchers tracked the accounts. Roughly 69% of them lost money. Not a few unlucky people, the majority. Over 100,000 accounts lost at least $1,000 each. That's more than double the number of accounts that won that much. For every big winner, there are 2 big losers minimum. This is not bad luck. This is the design working perfectly. Every casino game in history shares one thing: the house edge, a tiny mathematical tilt that guarantees that over enough bets, the house wins, and you don't. These apps have the same tilt baked in. The spread, the fees, the timing. You're not playing against the question. You're playing against the math. And here's the cruel twist. Crypto, the other so-called shortcut, got cut roughly in half from its highs going into this year. The people who jumped in chasing fast gains didn't catch up. They fell further behind. So why does it feel like everyone's winning? Because winners post and losers go silent. You see the one guy who hit big on a long shot. You never see the 100,000 who quietly lost. That illusion is the casino's best marketing, and it runs for free. The house doesn't need you to lose every time. It just needs you to keep playing. And everything in that app is built to make you tap one more time. Section 3. Why it feels so right when you're behind. Here's the part nobody wants to admit. The reason this works isn't stupidity, it's pain. Studies this year found something heartbreaking. Among young people choosing these risky bets, around 80% say they feel financially behind. And they believe the shortcut will help them catch up faster than boring traditional investing. Read that again. The people most likely to gamble are the people most desperate not to stay poor. That's not a coincidence. That's the hook. When the normal path feels blocked, when houses cost 5 times your income and the salary never stretches, a bet that could pay 10x overnight stops looking reckless. It starts looking like your only shot. Psychologists have a name for the next part. The gambler's fallacy. You take a bigger risk to make up for past losses, telling yourself you're due for a win. The math doesn't care that you're due. Each bet is just as rigged as the last one. And there's a darker layer. When you feel hopeless about money, slow and steady feels like an insult. An index fund returning 8% a year sounds like a joke when you're behind. So you swing for the fences because you'd rather risk it all than accept a future you didn't choose. I need you to hear this clearly. That feeling is real. Your frustration is valid. But the people who built these apps studied that exact feeling, and they monetized it. Your despair is their business model. And that should make you angry. Section 4. Who actually gets rich here? So if most players lose, who's winning? Follow the money. It always tells the truth. The prediction market companies got valued in the billions last year. One raised $2 billion. Another was valued at $11 billion. They didn't get that rich because their users are winning. They got rich because their users keep playing, and it gets sharper. Brokers now treat these betting platforms as a funnel. You come in to bet on a football match. You get comfortable with risk, with fast taps, with losing and trying again. Then they cross-sell you into stocks, crypto, leveraged products. The bet was just the doorway. You are not the customer. You are the inventory. That's the whole machine. Your hope, packaged and sold to someone upstream. So what do you actually do? Here's the shift. Stop trying to catch up in one move. Wealth that lasts is boring, and boring is the point. Own a slice of the whole market through low-cost index funds. Add to it every single month automatically, whether you feel like it or not. Let time, not luck, do the heavy lifting. It won't give you a rush on a Saturday night. It won't trend on your feed. But in 10 years, the disciplined, boring person is rich, and the thrill seeker is telling stories about the one time they almost made it. Real investing is the slow casino where you are the house. You want the edge on your side, not against you. That's the entire game. Let's bring it home. If you take one thing from this video, take this. If it gives you a rush, it's probably not investing. If it's boring, repeatable, and built on ownership, it probably is. The casino dressed as a brokerage is counting on you never noticing the difference. You're not behind because you're lazy. You're behind because the game changed, and someone sold you a fake shortcut while you were down. That's not your fault. What you do next is close the casino app, open a real, automatic investing habit, start small, start today. Let the slow thing win, because the slow thing is the only one that actually does. If this hit you, subscribe. You're not broke forever. You were just playing the wrong game. Let's go fix that.